Welcome back to Acrylic Arts Academy. Today, we're wrapping our summer foods painting tutorial theme with a bright, fabulous ice cream cone painting. This acrylic painting tutorial has steps for beginners and is suitable for most skill levels. Here's the list of materials you'll need to create this project. Pause the video here to gather these supplies. You can also find this information in the description below. As shown here, draw an ice cream in the middle of the canvas. You can either follow along with this sketch or check out our food coloring book, Culinary Creations, to use the ice cream cone coloring page near the end of the book as a traceable. If you need help transferring a drawing to canvas, please check out our tutorial on the subject in another window. When you are ready, come back to this video. After drawing the ice cream cone, put your pencil aside and dip your flat brush in water. Use the flat brush and water to wet the rest of the canvas, avoiding the cone. Take a moment to add the paint colors to your palette. Pause the video if you need more time, there's no rush. Begin by adding bright magenta pink to the canvas using the flat brush. Choose an area to add a specific color and blend it outward, creating borders. Meet the border of one color with another while they're still wet, and combine them gently at the seams. Clean off your brush between colors and do your best to keep clearly defined borders between colors. Take your time as you map out the shapes for each color. There's no rush to complete this step. If you don't have enough time to complete this part before the next step begins, simply pause the video until you're ready to jump back in. Keep at it, you're doing a great job. Once the borders are defined, take a small round brush and start making drips overlapping each patch of paint. To begin, choose to define the border of bright pink by creating paint droplets in that color. The result will make the colors look like they have melted and are excitingly overlapping. Keep the droplets consistent. They will only fall downwards on a straight trajectory to keep things looking believable. If this seems too confusing, just follow the exact movements shown here. Continue this method all around the canvas, making sure you add paint drips for each color represented on the background. Let this part of the painting dry before moving on. Once the background is done, paint the cone with praline colored paint. There is no need to wet the canvas. Use whichever brush you wish. A flat brush will help you create crisp edges while covering the canvas quickly. While the ice cream cone is drying, let's use a small round brush and the light blue Lagoon color paint to fill the ice cream section. Once this area is filled, start making shadows on the left side of the ice cream with any darker shade of blue. Just put dabs of a darker shade. It's okay that these two colors blend, and that's the exact result we're looking for. Strategically adding highlights and shadows helps to give this ice cream form and space. Continue using a stippling motion to dab on various shades of blue as you work out the highlights and shadows around the ice cream swirl. Let's use ocean blue colors to add the deepest colors to the ice cream. Follow the pattern shown here to get similar results. Apply some uneven dots in bright pink paint using a small round brush. When you're done, wash your brush off or choose another small round brush to scoop up white paint and add similar shapes to the ice cream. Returning to the cone, start painting it with diagonal parallel lines. Follow the pattern you see here and do your best to copy it. The goal is thin vertical check lines on the cone using a gentle touch. You can thin your paint slightly with medium or water to help with smooth application. Once you have mapped out the lines, add a second application with a deeper brown to create a bolder look. Use a darker shade of brown and start giving a shade on the left side of the cone. blending it as much as you can with the praline shade of the cone. Lightly tap on some darker brown shades to the left side of this cone. This will begin to create the shadows. First, add some medium brown to areas of shadow. Then, use a deeper brown to accentuate the darkest parts if needed. As necessary, paint reflections with the white paint on the right side of the cone. You can put some sprinkles on top as well. Continue to work on this painting until you are satisfied with the look of it. Great work today! Thanks for following along with another Acrylic Arts Academy acrylic painting tutorial. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to our channel for more helpful content. See you next time. Happy painting!